Hi, welcome to Mrs. Anderson's Eats and Treats. You're going to be learning today about knife skills and about knives. Now we're going to be doing the carrot cuts and the celery cuts. So for the carrot, you need to wash it, peel it before you start. And I like to put down a paper towel when I'm doing carrots because I don't want to stain the cutting board any more than it already is. I get this all the time. Do I have to peel the carrot, Mrs. Anderson? Why do I have to peel the carrot? The carrot comes right out of the ground. Yes, you've washed it. But that part of the peeling can be bitter, and you don't want that. I like carrots to taste sweet, so you're just going to peel your carrots. Whether you peel towards you, peel away from you. If you're one of those that does really quickly does the carrots, make sure that wherever your carrot peels land, you pick them up. All right, so now I have all of my carrots, and I will just throw that away. And we're ready for the carrot cuts. You do not want the tip or the end on here, so I am going to cut the tip off. It's going in my trash bucket over there. The first cut I'm going to do for carrots is called an oblique, and holding your knife correctly, wrapping your fingers around, working from the point of the carrot towards the end. I'm going to save the fattest part of my carrot for my julienne later. So with this part of the carrot, I am just going to make a cut, turn it halfway, make another cut, turn it halfway, make another cut, and you're at an angle. So they've got this cute little triangular shape. So it's just a quarter turn, half turn. As you get towards the thicker part of the carrot, you want to make them a little bit smaller, so you'll turn it a quarter turn. And I purposely have my knife at an angle, because I want this to be a curved cut. Okay, keep your fingers out of the way, just roll the carrot as you go, and you end up with these really nice bite-sized pieces for whatever soup or stew you're making. You want them to be about the same size every time so that they cook evenly. But the presentation on this cut of the carrot, it makes it look really pretty when you're dishing it up. Don't let your knife or your carrot get away from you. This is a roll and cut, roll and cut. Another cut that you can do, I'll start from this end, use my claw, is half rounds. Okay, and if you're going to do this for your soup, you want them to be about 1/8 of an inch thick, so that they cook evenly. So we'll do that with both of these. So we have half rounds and we have obliques. For this carrot, I'm going to still do a little bit of the obliques on this one, just on the tip, so that there's enough for the soup that I want to make later. And then I want to cut it into matchsticks. So I need it to be 2.5 inches long. These ones can continue to be the obliques. All right, for these ones, the carrot wants to roll on you. So we're going to make 1/2-inch matchsticks. So we're going to pull back on the carrot. I'm going to be using the back part of the knife because it is a harder root vegetable. So I pull back just a little bit and then I slice straight down. That keeps it from rolling. And so now I'm going to make 1/2-inch slices. You can, if you're careful, put fingers on both sides to get that last cut. All right, so then I set those aside. I'm not going to stack them because they like to roll. I don't want you to stack them. So now you're going to cut that into, these are just like the julienne cuts. Only a little bit bigger. These pieces that are out here that are waste, go ahead and cut them up. They aren't perfect, but they're still usable in our relish tray. And we'll put them over here just so that they're out of the way. Do that again. Cut it down, flatten it off so it doesn't roll, cut into 1/2-inch pieces, and then you're going to cut those into matchsticks. This is the one that is so intimidating to most people. Takes a lot of practice. If you've got the time and you've got to cook for the family, I suggest you practice making these cuts because this is a proficiency skill. Knife skills is a proficiency skill, which means it's something that you need to have. Okay, so we've got those. Now, celery's a little easier. On the celery, you want to make sure you've washed it. I like the celery. I like the crunch of the celery. I don't necessarily want it in my food, a lot in my food. So I cut it down the middle, lengthwise. Cut each down the middle lengthwise again, each side. And then I find the halfway point, cut it in half. And now I'm going to use a rocking motion and my claw hand, bringing it back just 1/4 inch as I go. I'm not pushing the vegetable towards the knife. I'm moving the knife. The knife is pivoting just a little bit. So the more you practice this activity and this motion with your knife, the better you will get with it. You move your fingers back as you get to them. And there you have your celery. Perfect for tuna sandwiches, perfect for soups, perfect for stew. For these pieces here, these are really good for your, these go in soups really well, the floury ends or the green leafy ends. And you're just going to mince those up really small because they're going to go in your soup. If you're not making soup, save them. Put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in your freezer. They'll go really well next time you want to make chicken broth, next time you want to make a soup from scratch. That's what you want to do.